It's a quick one today. What's up, everybody? Probably just like an hour. I don't really have a whole lot of time. I'm surprised I even got online today. We're on day 28. Oh, gotta flip that around. Because it always makes it backwards. We're on day 28. I got the camera kind of far back because it's really sunny out. It's really hot out. I don't want the camera, my phone, to fry in the sun. So it's in the shade. What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. If the sun moves and the shade moves with it, then we'll move the camera a little closer. Yo, what's up, Seamstress? The first one. How's it going today? I was just saying it's a little hot out here. I'm gonna leave this. I'm coming right back. Let me get a set in. We'll reevaluate where I'm gonna set up this camera. But the thing is, like, I'm drying my armor out, my gambeson, by the way. That's what that is. But yeah, what's up? Oh, roses to start. Well, I guess I better get a good start. This is a short one, only probably like an hour. I appreciate that. Let me show you up by doing a nice set to start. $67, $68. The funny number, 70. Alrighty. So let's see. We are almost at 95,000. Oh man. Hey, it's all good. Oh, nice. You had a photo shoot for that specifically? That's awesome. How did it go? By the way. Oh, it's cool. Yeah, I don't expect anybody to be here at any specific time. Just on for a quick one today. We had this horse show. I'm actually going to upload a video of it later. My weekend in review. What's up, everybody? Tune in. It is, the heat out here is horrible. So, and that's awesome. You had practice yesterday too. Heck, I'd miss my live stream for both of those reasons. Ah, man, where did I set this sword? I don't know. Can we maybe move this closer? We'll see. Thing is, I don't want it to shut off, like, because this thing overheats. But there's no shade over here. It is a lot easier to read chat though, and not have to walk over there. And yo, it went great, dude. Yeah, heck yeah. Did some fun stuff. Got some good shots. Heck yeah. Oh, nice. And advertising for the Ren Fair. That's awesome. Man, our Ren Fair won't have us. My teammate Chris talked to them for years, and it's like they just like blow us off. I think part of it's because, you know, when we're there and we're doing our unscripted combat, I think they think it's, for one, not a family thing, and I think it kind of steals away from the main event that Ren Fairs are traditionally based upon, like that show, you know. So I don't know. I can't blame them, but our Ren Fair won't have us there. Actually, specifically, when we fought at New Jersey Ren Fair, they specifically had us wrap up hours before the main event, and that's because they said they didn't want it to conflict. I remember that. That was like 5 years ago. We are the future. This sport is the future of Ren Fairs. You know? In Ohio, I mean, you know, at Ohio Ren Festival got our own place now. Well, their own place. I'm not on that team. streets, you know what I mean? I fight there. Whoop. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you have any plans to post any of the footage you got or whatever. Yeah, you know, like I still go. I wear all my armor, you know. It's kind of funny being like the main attraction. I'm just grabbing my drink and stuff. It's kind of funny, like being the main attraction all of a sudden, you know, like at Ohio Run Fair. Man, that was crazy. The first year we did that was nuts. Like we were literally way more popular than the scripted show. Oh man. So I think that's part of it. Yeah. Oh man, it's great too. Like, nothing. My favorite. I love all the stuff. Arnold Fitness Festival or Arnold Fitness Expo is still my favorite event ever, just because I like that expo in general. I've been going to that since I was like in my 20s. Not just for meeting Arnold, but just in general. Like, it's such a sports, geared for sports event, and having us there was just crazy. I fought all 3 years that they let us do it. It's just like, now they don't, because some other vendor bought us out, I guess, of the spot. But nothing like it. Like, the amount of people, and then you walk around in your armor, and the amount of people that come and talk to you is insane. But after that, I would definitely say Ren Fairs are my favorite to fight at. Favorite tournament is still Carolina Carnage. Can't wait for that this year. I'll still be doing this before Carolina Carnage. Yo, and Eli, thanks for hitting that like button. Thanks for getting the #2 gifter award. Eli, thank you. Whoa! Oh my! Look at that. All right, we better pick this set up. We stopped at 52. Let's just round it down to 50. And for that heart me, we're gonna do a big set of 150. Maybe let's back this camera up so we can actually see something besides just me. I got my armor stand out here. My armor stand is actually just a saddle rack. My daughter's saddle rack. I threw a saddle on the floor. I put her saddle on the floor. Am I honest? I guess so. Not enough. And I have my armor drying on it out in the sun. Plus with this breeze. And a saddle rack is great. Like, the air just goes right underneath it. Alright, big set of 150 for that heart me. Thank you, seamstress. I'll be right back to check chat, everybody. Whoa. That was a crappy kick. That was 2. Alright, I think that was 50. Here we go, another 100. That was better. Getting there. Wow, that felt really slow. Oh, it's so hot out here. Maybe that's why. Oh, thanks for the share. Yo, and thanks, WW. Thanks for getting that badge, for hitting that like button. WW in the house. Oh. Woo! All right, 400 for today. The next set is going to put us at 95,000. Just so anybody who's interested. Let me drink some of this water. Oh. What's up there, Speed Run? What's up? I can't even read it. It's too bright. Hang on. Ugh. 90 degrees out here. I hate it. I was gonna bring the dummy inside, but I didn't. Scott Fisher, what's up? And what's up, MJ? Oh, we're getting a little shade. Now I can read. Now I can read it. What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Oh. Hitting the dummy. Oh, this is so much better. We got a breeze. Oh, it's not gonna last long though. The clouds are coming, but they're gonna. All the clouds are over there. The sun is up there. I could use some shade. Yo, well, we're on day 28. We're going. It's gonna go on. It's not gonna go on for a year. I almost guarantee it. We're already at 95,000. I'm averaging more than I need in a day. Last time I calculated it, I was like 5 days ahead, and I projected it to be where I could get this done in like 250 days if things go well. Things that could get in the way of that are getting hurt or sick. So far, no plans on either. Getting a girlfriend again, which could cut into this time. My daughter's on summer break, but when she's in school, like the weekdays, once summer's over, I bet that the sets. I bet you I'm continually averaging over 5,000 a day. Other things that could get in the way. We got a vacation coming up. There's a 2-week trip to Pensick. I so hope that the cell phone service is up there so I can stream, because I want to take this dummy to Pensick and hit it every day, at least like 1,000, 2,000, in a medieval setting, which would be awesome. The scenery up there is going to be great, but the problem is I don't think I have a good cell phone signal. So, thanks. Yeah, like this. No gym. I swear I used to lift weights a lot, so there's probably some muscle memory, but this is all, like I'm saying, I don't have chest muscles really. This is all just from everything you see me that I upload. Ladder drills. I run. I don't stream the running because I can't, and that'd be really boring. And then the dummy stuff here keeps me in shape. All just body movements, I guess. Oh, a million hits on the dummy. Gonna have some great forearms after that. I was already doing the like really high quantity sets though. I'd usually do like 4,000 in a day, but it was like every 4th day. Now we're doing it like every day, but not so much today. Just so you know, this is a shorter broadcast. I have work tonight, and I really want to get some sleep. My daughter had a horse show. I just got back from it. I actually I would have streamed it, but all the horse shows are out in the middle of nowhere. Yo, thanks for hitting that like button. Out in the country, and there's no service, and I can't stream it. So, it would have been a cool broadcast though. She got first place in everything except one category, and so she ended up being like the champion, like overall in her age and division today. So yeah, I would have loved to stream it, but oh well. I have some highlights though of the last one. Yo. Yeah, no, I got many days though to be ridiculous. Elias, this is only day 28 of the ridiculous. We still got like another 232. Thanks for that like button. No one on earth has ever technically counted 1 million hits. So we're doing it. We're the first. Everybody here, including Elias, Y'all are here for a part of history. Whether even if no one cares in the end, we did 1 million, and y'all were here at least for part of it. The dummy's not in the picture though. Maybe that's a little better. Get to chat in 1 minute. Actually, more like 10 seconds. Yo, user 3806. Thank you for hitting that like button. Getting the red gifter icon. Same with Elias. Elias, thank you. Legendary. Yo, hey. Thank you. Not trying to be, but I'm telling you what. Y'all are witnessing some history, and I tell in the end, nobody's gonna care except like a dozen people. They're like, oh, I'll be like, hey, I finished my 1 million sets. People will be like, oh, okay. But you were here for my. It's like a side. It's a side quest, but it's like a long side quest. Originally, I proposed someone fight me for an hour, a sword fight for an hour, and everyone's like, oh, that's stupid, or no one would do that, or that would be boring. So we're at 500 for today. We're streaming till like 4, so like 45 minutes. We'll see. Maybe a little bit longer, depending on how it's going at the time. But I need a nap before work. Like I said, I've been up since 5 a.m. for this horse show. Sitting out in the sun, babysitting a horse. Because he doesn't like to get tied up. So we actually have to kind of like walk him around. And you can't put him on cross ties. So yeah, just out in the sun. Babysitting our horsey. What's up, Blue? Again. What's up, Pablo? About to get another set in here in 1 minute. But yeah, I need to get a nap before work. 2 hours would be clutch, but I can probably settle for an hour and a half. We'll see how it goes. Around 4 though, we got 45 minutes to get in some sets. It's like 90 degrees out. Just standing around, yes. We all are today. Well, a lot of us are. Just standing around, out in the field with the horse. That's why I'm a little tired right now. Since 5 a.m. Well, we unloaded the horse at 7, just letting the horse, trying to keep it from eating too much grass before the show. But yeah, my daughter did really good. I would have loved to stream it, but I couldn't because there's no cell phone service out there. And these are all strong enough hits to count as points in the sport that I do. Anybody that's just tuned in, like, what is this dude even bothering to do this for? I fight in a sport called Armored Combat. You can look it up. Type the word Armored Combat or the word Boo Hurt. You'll see what I mean. Or you can always click on my name up here, and I have a couple pinned videos. One of my cage matches, another of our team fights. Boo Hurt's more of like a bonking sport. You can't do stuff. You can't thrust in this sport. It's just hitting for points. So I basically just smack them with my sword. There's no like literal follow through and then something fancy like this, and then maybe like spinning around and doing all this stuff. Boo Hurt, you smack them. It's like hitting someone with just a piece of metal. That's really what it is. But you want to hit them with the metal strategically, where you score points. Maybe this is something in chat. Yo, what's up, Umberto? Oh, XYZ. This is my coach. You know how the coaches in boxing will hold up the pads and you punch it? Well, he is just the pad. This is my coach. But as you can see, though, in the end, I do love this guy very much because without him, we wouldn't have this broadcast. We would. I have a pile of tires back there and a heavy bag, but I like hitting him because he's my trainer. You know what I mean? And he's telling me, he's like, you're swinging too low. Oh, okay, in the eyes. sometimes he goes, knee me. So we do that too. He's like, you forgot to push off. Oh, that's right. Push. Sometimes I have to say it out loud or I forget. Nothing like kneeing somebody and just letting them go and they're in your face. Knee. Push. Thank you, coach. See? And a couple extra. We're over 100 on this set. But a couple extra, just in case. Sometimes we forget. Kind of funny, last night, I did a set of like 120. That really fast set for that gift that Scooby Snacks left. And I was at the end, I was like, that's probably 100. And when I recounted it, it was more like 127. Mike Drake! Yo! Thanks for getting the red icon, for hitting that like button. Let me, I think you typed something. Yeah. Oh, for sure. I think sometimes people are thrown off by that. Everyone, yes, everyone hits on their helmet. You're right. Boo hurt his love, everybody. That's right. What Mike was saying, one of the best things is telling him good shot. When I fought in that polearm duel, like 3 weekends ago now, I told that guy, hit me in the one that dented my helmet. If you watch, don't bother. But I uploaded the video. It is uploaded. It's probably like 3 weeks of videos back. But that video where my helmet got dented, and I told that dude, I went, I'm gonna swear. I said, oh shit. I was like, that was so hard. And we kind of laughed about it. It's funny. You're like out there, you're hitting each other, and you're kind of giggling in your helmets at each other sometimes. It's nice to compliment somebody. He staggered me. I actually walked back. Shark Knight too. Wow. Good to see you again. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope things are going well. I was just saying that been out all day since 5 a.m. My daughter's horse show. She got first place overall. She had now the picture looks kind of messed up because we're in the shade. Try and get out of the shade maybe. We'll get a tan. But yeah, she got first place overall. Good horse show. It's just I've been up since 5 a.m. standing around the sun. Daily reminder that I'm hey, thank you, daily reminder. Thank you for that. Love you too. And thanks for dropping the comment. That's a daily reminder for everybody here. Sometimes people don't hear that enough. That's a good wholesome name and theme you got going on there. Someone else get that? Hold on, let me finish this set. It looks like someone else might have got the gifter badge for hitting that like button. So these are kind of more chill. If you noticed, the first set was because Seamstress dropped those roses before I even got started, so I was like kind of tearing the dummy up a little bit. A couple times actually, so this is more like chill. I tell everybody, look up the term armored combat, you won't regret it. Perry. Oh yeah. Boom. Alright, let me check chat. Got my armor drying off on this stand. Yo. Dolly Shabzuki, what's up? Yeah, sometimes I just like to do it with my feet. Makes other person stop and think for a second. What's up, Zuki? We're drinking some water. We'll get another set in here. You know, we're at the point like, what can I possibly do? There's actually like nothing new I could possibly do. Combos or anything hitting this dummy. I brought the longsword out today. I'm probably not going to use it. I want to give myself a break from longsword today. So, good to see you, Zuki. And I may just like have an all longsword tomorrow. when I get off work. So everybody, just so everybody knows, next. So here's the thing. We're coming up on 100,000 strikes. And I want to decide what I want to hit this thing for the 100,000 strike. Maybe I should hit it with that sharp halberd. Should I? Like the 100th strike? I mean, it's already kind of cracked. I'm thinking about hitting it with the sharps. I don't know. We'll see. I got a day to think about it. Here's what we're going to do. I need we're at 95,000. We're gonna, I don't know. What I think we're gonna do, hey yo, what's up there, that guy? Flying spinning strikes. Sky's the limit, you know, maybe. Dual wielding sharp swords. I'm trying to think what I want to hit. We're so close. I'm only getting a small quantity in here today. Then tomorrow, the thing is tomorrow morning's the next broadcast, like about 7:30 in the morning, because I have to go to work at night and I want to sleep all the way to it. Do I do that? Do I just do it like during that broadcast? Or do I stop at like 99999 and then start the next one with a sharp sword? I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out. That's going to be 10%. 10% of a million, everybody. We're so close. Plotting how to do it. Let me see something. Stay here for 1 second. I'm going to grab my sharp halberd. It's just right here. Oh, oops. That was stupid. Well, I just poked a little hole in the doorway. So if I use this, but the other thing too, would this app like forbid me from it? So this would probably rip his head off. If I hit it like with this sharp part, probably not. But if I actually caught it with this hook, I bet you that would puncture it, and that'd do way too much damage than I really want. The 100th hit could be like this. Maybe that's what the 100th hit could be. Right up, I could just aim for right here. Oh my god, that was way too easy. I barely poked it. This thing went through it like that thing's butter. Alright. Crazy. I don't know. I don't think I should hit it with a sharp sit. This thing just punctured the dummy like it was nothing. Let's put this away. Alright, so no sharps for the 100,000 hit. We just figured that out. Wow, that was just nuts. Check this out. Like, did you see how I just barely touched it, you know? And look what happened. I left off in the middle of a set. I don't even know what we were on. I just gave him a literal belly button now. Look at this. I don't know. Can you see right above there? Can you even see? Anyway, right? I barely touched him and it just like punctured it. Yeah, so we're not going to use sharps for the 100,000th hit. But it's a debate. Well, let's try and rack up some today. We'll see how close we can get to 100,000. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything in chat. It definitely an any. Yo, what's up, Christian? What's up, Christian? Zuki, definitely an any, a total any. I barely thrusted at it, and the tip went all the way and it bottomed out on something in there. So yeah, the sharps. There's gonna be a sharps day, but that's gonna be the last day. I just realized how bad the sharps versus dummy is gonna go. What's up, Christian? I usually don't use polearm in here. Prime time, yeah. Dual wielding. We'll have a dual wielding. All right. Yo, I was looking at these. I was looking at a pair of like, what do you call them? Are they called Dossacs or something? Like dual wielding those would be kind of fun. I forget what number we left off on, everybody. So we're just gonna start this set again from 0. I started talking and then I lost track, which happens. I do that a lot. I use I've rarely. There have been some times though where I use a two-handed axe on here. The thing is hitting it though, just like it bonks it so hard. So like the thing is I'm smacking the dummy, but I'm actually like those two-handed axes like wreak havoc on my heavy bag, so I've just been more cautious with this thing. There have been some times where I actually brought them out and did a couple sets, and I was just kind of trying to go kind of easy and laid back. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do longsword and two-handed axe. That way, and then if you don't catch the live, you were interested, I always have that highlight of the day. You know, I'll have that highlight video, so you know, you can check that out. Maybe we'll use some polearm and some longsword. And I think what we're gonna do, when we just hit 100,000, I will just make sure that I title the stream. Like, we're gonna hit 100,000 hits today. I think that's just the way to do it. As we just learned, hitting this thing with a sharp. If I took that, it's an English bill. If I hooked that in his head, it would cut it like clean open, as we just witnessed. But it would be a bad idea. For you know, actually not bad. If you're talking about with polearm recoil, it's with a like a polearm and stuff. It's not too bad. I never really have any issues with it. The thing that sucks, like, did anyone here ever hit a baseball bat into a tree or something? You know, that really hurts. That stings your whole hands, your arms, everything. Let me finish this set. That was probably about 50, including the ones I just cut short and the ones that I did before I got back on the set. When I got off track and lost count. Whoa, that was a whiff. Alright, that's close. I didn't even really count too well on that one. Yo, what's up? Wide, man, it's Switch. What's there? Smokey me, what's up? Getting 1,000 a day is the goal? So, like, thinking this is gonna be a long day if I get online. Stream until 4. We got 27 minutes. It's 3:33. Make a wish. At least it's 3:33 here. And then that rule is you don't look at the camera. You don't want to see it for 3:34. So I'm going to do a set. That way I don't accidentally see 3:34. Let me make my wish. Alright, I made it. Yo! Uh-oh, wait. I'm not looking at the clock. Who dat? Seamstress! Oh geez, alright. Well, we owe a heavy duty set here now. We got some donations rolling in. Alright everybody, here we go then. I'm simulating a clinch. Always keep hitting. Thank you, Seamstress, for the roses. That's the only reason we're going fast. Stay in place. Stay in place. Yeah, right. Just like real life. Stay in place. So I can hit you. Alright, it should be like about 120. We're doing an extended set for all those roses. that I swear should be 200. Thank you for those donations. I was gonna do a little more, but man, whew, my energy's a little spent today. I need to have a thing to keep track of the sets we do for the gifts. That way, it makes it a little cooler. Let's get this camera in the shade. Let's get me in the shade for a second. No, the shade is slowly working its way to the dummy. Oh, WTS, what's up, B6? Oh, whoa, you actually hit the, yikes. All right, seamstress. Actually, freaking filled up the rose gold. I'm much appreciated. And also, I'm trying to think of a design, just so you know, for a belt flag. The thing is, I'm trying to think if I should make it Pittsburgh themed. I'm checking how hot this phone is really hot. I'm gonna keep it sort of in this shade for a little bit, everybody. Sorry I'm jiggling it around, but oh, yeah, I think that'd be cool. I'm guessing so. I'd probably want it to fit on a 2-inch belt, because it's gonna go on my the belt that I have that I'm putting all my Boo Hurt awards on this year. Man, this water bottle is hot. Let me grab the other one out of the sun. I didn't realize they're gonna heat up. Well, I knew they would heat up, but I didn't realize they'd heat up that quick. Oh man, what's up there, Ray? I'm gonna get another set in. We're gonna keep the pace up a little bit. I didn't realize we actually got so many roses. So let's break the longsword out for a set. Why not? We'll do kind of like a 100 helicopters. The special of the day. It's not planning on using this thing at all, though I do have it out here. As you can see, this thing needs this thing. I used to keep really good shape of this, and it's just gonna need oiled up again already. That's crazy. I guess if you're using it every day. But anyway, here we go. 100 of the helicopters for those donations there. At least 100. Maybe we'll go a little more. All right, we're gonna start out kind of slow, like a real helicopter does. Man, forms are killing me. Tony, and Tony, thanks for getting that red icon there, for liking the live. Jay-Z, what's up? Whew. The heat's killing. I don't know. A little low on the energy today, but that was a set of 100 of helicopters. Thank you, seamstress, for that donation. I hope that was a decent reward. I know a lot of people just go, thanks for the donation, especially if you're just you know, the best ones. I've been thinking about uploading it. I donated to someone to knock over a bunch of dominoes for a donation. And they go, thank you. Knock over the dominoes, set them back up. It's kind of funny. I just did it to see what would happen. I mean, I knew it would happen. I knew they'd knock them over. Where's the, here it is. All right. How much time we got? We got about 20 minutes, just so everybody knows. I want to take a nap before I work tonight. And I have to be at work in a little bit less than 3 hours, everybody. Thanks, Tony. Thank you. Yeah, it's like I am struggling a little bit today though. Like I've been in the heat all day long. I think I sort of killed my enthusiasm for doing anything. But yeah, that's why I'm just in some men's yoga pants. And like there's just so much sweat that was dripping off of this a minute ago. Here we go. So we're gonna do another set, everybody. We're 1,100 for the day. That puts us at 95,633 total in 28 days. Which is good. I'm just hammering into this total, working up to 100,000 because I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow. I think it's going to be, let's see. What is today? Sunday? It might be Tuesday. Tuesday might be the 100,000th hit. Because there's no way I'm going to get close enough. Tomorrow will be a pretty extended set. What we'll get up to like 90, we'll get up to like 99,000 something for tomorrow. That's what we'll do. And then the next day, it'll be the 100,000th hit. And it'll probably be early in the morning, just so everybody knows. It might not be though too, because Tuesday my daughter and I are getting online to buy Paul McCartney tickets. Maybe I'll just stream that and I'll do the 100,000th hit like right after. I don't know. But here we go. I do need to, we're going to get another set in here. Kind of a chill set now. Left-handed. No, I got it. I think I know what we're gonna do. I think I have it figured it out. Let me tell you about it. All right. We're going to just take our time today, get as many sets as we can. Tomorrow, I'm going to get it very close to 100,000. So that'll be Monday morning. And what I'll do, I will get up before work tomorrow. If I can get up at like 5 p.m., that way, because I know a lot of us here right now aren't here at 7:30 in the morning. So plan on this tomorrow. Hey, Jay-Z. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that part earlier. If you're still there, Jay-Z, what's up? Let's give a shout out while we're talking. I'm gonna tell you how we're gonna plan. The 100,000th hit is gonna happen tomorrow, probably around 2 hours from, say, an hour from now, but tomorrow. So what's up, Seamstress? Oh, and Tony. Seamstress and Tony with the red badges for liking the live. Thanks. Thank you. Larry, Senor, Simba, in the posse up here. Today, tomorrow morning, is just going to be getting sets in. Oh my gosh, Tony with the donut. All right, Tony just earned us a high intensity set here. We're going to do it. Let me just say, tomorrow morning is going to be just hitting it for reps. Then before work tomorrow, like at 4 p.m., I'm going to try and wake up 4:30, and we'll get the 100,000th hit tomorrow, because this is about the time that most of the people that like tune in that are like I'm friends with from like, oh, I have more interactions with people around 5 p.m. than 7 in the morning. So first of all, Tony, thanks for the donut. This set's for you. I still need to write 100 on this board, but we're going to do another set for that donut here. And Tony, just so you know, and that immortalizes you. Anybody, anytime someone gives a gift, even if it's just like a 1 coin gift, I put it in the highlight of today. It'll upload tonight, and it'll have your name in it, Seamstress. Seamstress is in the official club, though. The subscription service. And I'm trying to think of more things to upload. I'll have a subscriber vid later, too. I mean, I'm trying to make it worth it, you know, the badges I think are cool, but I have to find more things for subscriber perks. But anyway, this is that set there for that donut. Thank you for that. That means it's going to be a little bit more high intensity. This is like intensity, not like if I was like actually like in one of these MMA fights in the armor. Yo. Thanks for that donation. That was a more high intensity. That got me a little hype. That's a little more than 100 though. Oh, whoa. Oh, yeah. Seamstress is awesome. Like, yeah, I unfortunately have like no need for a gambeson now, but I tell you what though, for maybe like, you know, it'd be awesome is something cool like a gambeson just to wear like for fun, like with the high neck collar, you know, like a gambeson winter jacket. Maybe I'll have to think of something like that. It wouldn't be for fighting, it'd just be for like wearing out. Ugh. We're at like at least 1,800 for the day. Ugh. Yeah, seamstress. Well, if you want, look up my my highlight from last night. Like, or I uploaded a video. It was like about the 4,000th rep for the day. It was like it's a little more intense than that. I'm dragging a little bit today. But after 4,000 hits for the day, I still had the energy to do stuff like that. Before I started doing this million every day, you know, I actually was doing about 4,000 every 4th day. So, you know, I already had like the high endurance, I guess, for swinging a sword. But the thing is, like, now I'm doing it every day. Now I feel like I could, like, it's just another day at work. I try and like jump around a little bit though. I like jumping around. I don't like to do footwork. I actually like jumping. Like instead of like doing footwork out there, I usually like to hop around and jump around. I don't like to just step. As anyone who might have missed it earlier, I'm gonna have the one. Because, yeah, someone else could be here. 100,000th hit is going to happen tomorrow evening. Good. I'm glad I brought my armor out to dry, sitting on this rack. My gambeson's drying. That's great. It needed that. Alright. Just racking up some hits here. I'm gonna come peek at chat, though, intermittently. But this is so that we'll have at least 1,500 for today. So like Tony, not all the sets are super intense. Like, since I'm kind of just coasting by today. So a lot of these sets, other than for the donations, are just kind of chill. But at the same time, you know, my arms are so used to this now. Thanks for smashing that like button. Thanks, thank you, thank you. What's up there? Oh, Mel, what's up? Am I even saying that right? But yo, hey, if you are there, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hitting that like button. Oh, see what I mean? I even did a little jump there. I jumped to switch my feet. I usually don't step. Usually. So I'm just hitting right and left. I just don't try and protect my head because that's just a trade-off, you know. I'm just trying to outscore them. If I'm trying to throw more than two with the same arm, I usually try and protect my head. That's one good thing about doing this a million times. That the muscle memory now is just I always just bring my shield up, which I like. I like that. Make sure I don't miss anything in chat while we're out there. Yo, what's up there? Dingus, if you're there. Boom. Yo, that was 200. Oh. Whoo. We got 5 minutes, everybody. You know something interesting, which I was even I was talking about this on my live stream yesterday morning. It was a cardio live stream, right? And I was doing like my ladder drills. And I was talking about like, everyone recognized my hello. Anyone who plays Dark Souls, you probably recognize the sound. So I was actually saying in my live, like, because I was actually doing other exercises where I was using my like foam swords and doing kind of like some extra exercise, pulling back. I don't feel an imbalance like that. But the imbalance, I don't want to get those, having so much forward motions. And then all these muscles create an imbalance versus the back. I almost am not pulling back at all, like ever. And I don't want it to create an imbalance to the shoulders where these muscles are now so much more forward. I don't know, build them up too much in the front that the back gets unequal. Which is why it sucks. Now I don't have a ballroom dance partner anymore. I started having this ballroom dance partner, right? Like a ballroom dance. And she was all about competing, right? The hardest part is she has a boyfriend, right? We were just dancing. But it gets to the point where she can't, because now it causes something messed up with their relationship. So now she quit. Now I'm back to square one. You know what I mean? So, but at least with that, I have to, like, because she's like a little bit like shorter than me. I have a lot of like pulling back stuff, because now I'm like concentrating my frame. I'm doing all this stuff. Like you actually have to move your body and things like this, and use the backs of my arms and shoulders. But now that I don't have a barn dance partner anymore, I'm just swinging a sword forward. And I'm like, I need something again to do to keep this back. I need something to be able to equal it. I don't know. I don't feel an imbalance exactly how you said about being right-handed with the sword, but I do not want to create one where all my body's just built for going forward and nothing back. Does that make sense? Yeah, right, like a bench press. Or someone who does like 200-pound, 250-pound plates with the quad extension, but does like 80 on the hamstring. Something like that. Yeah, exactly right about the bench press. So tell you what, I don't think I wrote that set down, by the way. I won't, because I forgot. See, I start chatting and then I forget. I don't think I wrote that down. So I'm going to do a set of like, we're going to do another set of 100. And I got to take a nap before work. So don't go anywhere yet. It is, yeah, it's a good question. So like, I throw those knees in here once in a while, like kind of pull it down, but it's not really doing that much, you know what I mean? I'm not actually pulling it down. It only comes back like this far. But I do try and do things. So when I have my yesterday with my other exercise, I was making sure like that I was like dual wielding these foam swords. I was making sure during the sets I was like taking them back and trying to get some backwards resistance going. You know what I mean? No, you're all good. One set to go. It's totally fine. It happens all the time. That's why I'm saying, like, there's times too. Does anyone know what a lanternfly is? You see this thing? This bug? So it's an invasive species up here. I was so against killing anything, right? Except mosquitoes. I kill mosquitoes. I don't kill anything else. There's a fly in the house, I try and get it out the door. A moth, out the door. These bugs, right? I used to not care. So my daughter talked me into it, because they do actually have a thing where our state is promoting that you eliminate these bugs because they kill so many things. So there it goes. I hate doing it, but see ya lanternfly. I just caught one. Now there's one less in the world. But it is, I read about him. I'm cool with it. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Gustavo? Same way, Brian. Yeah, like, Brian, what up? And I meant, what's up, Brian? I know. Yeah, those things are just all over the place, and they're not here yet. Where I'm at, I'm south of Pittsburgh. They're not really here yet, but now when I see one, I just get rid of it. Can all hear the church? That church bell is saying 4 o'clock. Don't feel bad though. I chat all the time and lose track of the sets. And then there's times when I actually hit it, and I probably cut myself short. So in a way, it'll kind of help balance it out. When we actually hit that 1 million, we're gonna go a couple live streams after to do like another 10,000. That way, it's official. We definitely did 1 million. But the YouTube question, I don't understand about where to YouTube from. I have a YouTube. It's the same name, but Shot a Night. I used to upload to it a lot more, but I don't really so much. But anytime I go to an event, I upload like the whole thing, like a 3-hour segment of people fighting or something. I'm gonna do a set, then I'm gonna come back. We'll get a total, and I gotta take a nap. So anyone who's still here, in about 100 seconds or less, we're gonna get the total for the day. All right. Let's do it left-handed, actually. Left-handed. Woohoo! Alright, that was a good left-handed set. My left hand feels so slow. So here's what we got. Tony Seamstress, thanks for his gifts today. Y'all be forever immortalized in the highlight video today. In the credits when I do the shout out. Boo the Hurt! Boo the Hurt making me do some work here. Oh my gosh! Yo! Alright. Extended broadcast, everybody. Boo the Hurt to the rescue. For everyone who thought we were ending. Plot twist. Boo the Hurt. And anybody else in chat. Boo the Hurt also part of the armored community. I suggest anytime anyone that community comes by, I'll check out Boo the Hurt. Boo, thanks for those. I literally was just about to shut this off. Alright. Not anymore. Alright. So we got a couple sets to do, everybody. Boo the Hurt to the rescue. Yo, how's it going today? Oh. Alright. We got a couple sets to do. Well, without any further to do, let's go. Thank you for your awesome gifts there. We're gonna do a couple of high intensity sets here, I guess. I was gonna not bring out the longsword, but for all those, we're gonna bring out the longsword too. We're gonna mix and match this one. I'm gonna throw these things down, pick up the longsword halfway through it. I know, right? Man, once I'm outside though, there's no music out here. We need to go back inside when we could play the radio or the internet radio. All right, here goes nothing, everybody. All right, you come out, touch swords. All right, start. Hammer punch. Anyone notice the behind the back hits today? The special hits I'm doing for this set? Ugh. Whoa, missed. Yo, my gosh. Lord Salmon, thanks for this. Woo! Those sets all brought to you by Boo the Hurt. I encourage you to check him out. And Lord Salmon, who just peeked in too. Hey, and just so everybody knows, tomorrow, the 100,000th hit is happening about right now. Tomorrow, what am I do? We're like 96 something thousand, right? Tomorrow morning, I'm getting on right after work at 7:30. Just because I know all y'all that are right here, right now, usually could pass through at this time of day tomorrow. Oh, and Gustavo, I'm gonna answer Gustavo's question before we go too. Oh, so we're at 1,800 for today, which puts us at, we were almost going to be done, but Boo the Hurt came through with that donation. That made me do a little bit more. Just so you know, any donations from right now is just a thank you, because I got to get to bed. If anyone was going to, just a side note. So that's going to put us at 95. We're at 96,000 hits. So tomorrow, I'm waking up. Tomorrow, I'm staying up after work. I'm getting online for like an hour and a half. We're going to get some more reps in. Tomorrow night, I'm going to wake up. Hopefully by like 4:30 p.m. we'll be streaming. And I'm telling you, 90% for sure it'll be the 100,000th hit. 10% of a million. So anybody wants to stop in tomorrow, I was thinking I'd try and do it tomorrow morning, but no, because none of y'all will be here in the morning. Most likely, right? So tomorrow, about this time, I should be getting on, and we're going to get the 100,000th hit. I can't guarantee it's going to be anything special. If you just tuned in, I actually poked that with a sharp earlier, and it cut that dummy like butter, and I thought I better not use a sharp sword on it yet. I was considering doing it for the 100,000th hit, but I barely poked it, and it ripped it wide open. So, no sharps. I might just say this is going to be the 100,000th hit during the set and do some crazy intense set. But it's going to happen tomorrow. I can almost guarantee it. Just be here tomorrow about this time. You can also tune in the morning if you want, but just so you know. So everybody who's still here, let's do a shout out. Seamstress by Night, Boo the Hurt, Larry, and Peeling. Tin Man Knight is also who's here right now. Tin Man just joined. Just so you know, Tin Man. I was just saying, I have to get to bed. Any donations, if you just donated that, I'm going to give you the shout out. I'm going to give you the shout out in the highlight today and tomorrow. Even if you don't come by tomorrow morning, you're in the highlight reel. And I'm going to start off tomorrow's broadcast dedicated to you. I might even might even title it Sword Strikes for Tin Man or something. So just tune in. Tomorrow morning, I'm getting on like 7:30 in the morning, getting some more reps. Then tomorrow evening about this time. All right, we're doing a set for those goat gifts, everybody. All right, we're doing a Tin Man set for that. Tomorrow about this time, the 100,000th hit. I would feel bad if I didn't. But for that heart me, like, I'm just you're making tomorrow morning's highlight video for the credits regardless. Yo, haha. I will, but I'm doing a set for the GOAT. Here we go. Anyway, that'll be good. We'll end it with a nice decent set here, and then tomorrow morning, everybody. I'm going to get it so close to 100,000 that tomorrow, about this time tomorrow, we're going to hit the 100,000th hit. Can't see. All right. And that heart me will be there. That should roll over in tomorrow's broadcast, Tin Man. Thanks for tuning in, by the way, at the last moment. Getting me to do another set there. So we now finish with 1,900. I'd love to make it 2,000, but I'm going to go to bed, everybody. 100,000th hit, though, tomorrow. I'm like 90% sure it's going to happen. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the donations. Look for the highlight video later today, everybody. And we'll see you tomorrow for 10% of 1 million. Much appreciated, everybody. Well, I wouldn't be doing this without any of y'all here right now. Catch you later.